So let's talk about multiplication and zero. We already know that zero and multiplication have a thing going on. For example, we know that any number times zero is always zero. Zero is the only number that has this property, but it goes even further than that. In fact, it's the case that if we have two numbers whose product is zero, one of the numbers must have been zero. In symbols, if a times b is zero, either a is zero or b is zero. This is or, again, used in the mathematical sense. Inclusive or. Maybe it happens they're both zero, that's fine. This is a big deal. No other number has this property. You might think, well, what about prime numbers? Right, 7 is prime. Is it true that if the product of two numbers is 7, one of them's got to be 7? Well, no. What about 2 times 3.5? That gives me 7, and neither one of these numbers is 7. But with 0, you can't play that game. If the product of two numbers is 0, one of the numbers has to be 0. This is so important that this is called the zero property of multiplication. And it turns out to be one of the defining properties of the real number system. One of the reasons that we can do all of the arithmetic that we can with real numbers is that the real numbers have this property. This is a big deal. And it's something that we're going to use in order to find solutions to equations that involve multiplication.